Hey guys, so today I have turned 22. Again, happy birthday to me. But let me tell you something whatever happened in my life years ago. In 2011, I was a 11 or a 12-year-old kid who was in a secondary special education school. I was on those schools for like 9 years, I think. And when I was on those schools, me and my classmates had a speech therapist for, extra help with communication. Not only did my classmates and the teacher know that I liked to draw, but also my speech therapist knew that I really liked to draw a lot. And then there was one day where my speech therapist told me in class that there was a national comic contest for amateurs, organized in the Dutch Comic Museum in the city Groningen. I was so excited when I heard about this and I joined the contest. It was a contest in Holland which was free to join for everyone who liked to draw. There were two age categories for this competition. One was for kids under the 16-year-old. In this category, the judges were nominating 10 comics from all of those kids who have joined the contest. The second category was for everyone above 15-year-old. In this category, the judges were nominating 5 comics from all of the participants who joined the contest. I also remember that the comics of the top 3 winners were going to hang on the walls in that Dutch Comic Museum. For 1 year! Which is amazing, right? Your comic hanging on the wall in a comic museum for everyone to see. If you were one of those 3 winners. To join the contest, all you had to do was make your own comic and then send it to the address of the comic museum. If your comic was nominated, they would send you a letter about the nomination and they would send you a free invitation ticket for the award ceremony in the comic museum. You could also see on their website if your comic was nominated or not. And after a few weeks I received a letter from them with the message that my comic was nominated in the top 10 comics of the under 16 category, and that was quite amazing. There were, what I can remember, 54 comics from the kids category sent to them, and from all of those 54 comics, my comic was selected in the top 10. I was really surprised and excited about this. I told my classmates, my teacher and of course my speech therapist about this news and they were excited too. And they were hoping that I would win the contest. But unfortunately the day of the award ceremony was planned on a day where I was on vacation with my family. So yeah, you guessed it right. This means that I couldn't come to the award ceremony in the comic museum. Which was such a big shame. Sad moment. And then later, when we arrived back at home, there was another letter from the Dutch Comic Museum. And this time it was a bigger one. When I opened it, there were 2 comic books in it. But there was also something else in it. A Mercedes fucking Benz! No, just kidding. It was an album where you could see all the nominated comics of the entire contest and the end rankings. And guess what? I still have the album right here. Yes, that's right, that one is mine. I really like how they made this to show the comic heroes of the entire contest. Because they don't do this anymore, and the fact that I have ever joined this contest and then being nominated, that's just really amazing. I didn't end first, I didn't end second, no, I was third. And this, everyone, is the comic that I made. You can see my name, my age on that time, and just look at the comic. This was at a time where I started going on soccer. So I thought, why not just making a soccer comic? So I made this. And I'm really happy with my 3rd place with this comic that I made. In case you wonder why I colored myself dark brown, it's because there was no other marker with the color that matched with my skin color the most than this brown marker. It was also really fun looking at the comics from the other people who were nominated in this book. I liked their taste of humor, their idea for their comic, and also their art style. You could have seen on the comic that I was 12 years old when this contest happened, and today I've turned 22, so this happened 10 years ago, a decade. So I thought, why not making a video about this as my birthday special? Because this is like, you know, how it all started, and yeah, then 3 years later I made my first slideshow videos on YouTube. And I'm still here, guys, and I hope that you still enjoy watching my videos. I'm going to end this video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you all so much for the birthday wishes and the birthday art gifts you guys made for me. I really love all of them, so shout out to every one of you. I hope that you like this video, so feel free to give this video a like, a comment, and share this video with your friends, families, and pets. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and to turn on the notifications. Again, thank you all for watching. See you next time.